and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Oklahoma City Thunder here at their home, Paycom Center. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
We'll see if you say that when you're done with us here. Let's see some of the numbers here for Keldon Johnson.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4, and it's Olynyk in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. Tip-off goes to San Antonio. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Johnson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Now Caruso. SGA with it. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. It's stolen by Olynyk. Castle outside. Down low. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist by Castle.
Well, Kelly Olynyk is a guy who's noted as a spacer, but right there mixing it up on the interior. I love it.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for OKC. Caruso, a screen on Fox. Pass to Holmgren from downtown. The rebound by the Spurs.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now Johnson. Inside. And Sohan gets it to go.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, and think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
Here's Olynyk following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Pass to Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. And the shot's good. Olynyk's gotten his second bucket.
I think excellent touch from the post, and you get the sense they trust Olynyk here. Fantastic at utilizing his size.
Thunder trail by 3. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's SGA. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post.
Now, this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Dort outside. Oh, Fox with a steal. Puts up a three. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Oklahoma City trailing. Caruso up top. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. 5 on the clock. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. So it's San Antonio now, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got 5.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Holmgren outside. Now here's Dort. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Castle. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Caruso, and Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Fox. He's got 7.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 3. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Four on the clock. The 3 from Holmgren.
Yes, Sohan's calling card. He has the length and agility to swarm you on defense.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from deep. And one thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide-open competition. You've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year, a different champion each season. These are exciting times, to be sure, and I think continuingly, with this collective bargaining agreement, we're going to see more and more parity in the league.
And a year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
I'll be ready, BA. You know this is much more fun for me.
Here's SGA. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. City ends up going with a new group. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. The fourth spot held by Oklahoma City.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Pass to Topic. Outside, Williams. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at San Antonio, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And of course the Thunder right behind them, just one spot down.
Right now for the Spurs, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now here's Castle. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
First one falls for him. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Fox outside. Pass to Olynyk. From deep, Harper hits the three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 8.
You know, can't sag off Harper as a defender. He'll pull up from deep right in your face.
The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound by Olynyk. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-7 run. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
So it's Oklahoma City now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. To the paint. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Topic.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Fox, that's good.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. San Antonio leading by 8. And more we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Olynyk. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. And it's Champagnie in for De'Aaron Fox. The free throw drops for Williams. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. 7-point differential. Pass to Harper. Over Mitchell. Harper misses.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. BA?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Cornette with the bucket.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
27 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Vassell. Lays it up and banks it in. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Here's Jang. Pass to Topic. 1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. What a performance for Keldon Johnson. He's been the story for the Spurs. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Holmgren is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sorber in at center. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Champagnie, the pass to Cornette, down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Harper, pure from three-point range. Harper's got 8.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that, or off the dribble.
There's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
That one's good for 2. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
Here's SGA. After the basket by San Antonio. To the left wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Oh, Holmgren! The touch from Rain.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Vassell outside. Over Caruso. Vassell can't get it to go.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Harper. A 23-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. Cornet up top. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Caruso grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Holmgren outside. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Barnes. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Cornet. Castle comes in for Champagny. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Vassell against Caruso. Vassell passes to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio again can't hit.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling. And that's become an art. Changing shots without making contact.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
San Antonio leading by 8. Castle outside. Pass to Vassell. And Shams with younger teams like OKC taking the reins. New stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flagg, the list goes on.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes, a much better player when he's attacking.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. The three from Holmgren. Sinks it from distance. Holmgren's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Going inside. Kicks it out to Barnes. The three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trail by 10. Caruso outside. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Gets stolen by Fox. Launches a three. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 12.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Holmgren outside. Hartenstein with a screen on Barnes. Let's go with a three. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
And that's a veteran move from the young fella, as Holmgren draws contact on that shot.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he hits the first of three.
Well, you think about the size and skill set. That should allow Chet Holmgren to be very good for a very long time.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Olenek's checked in for Barnes. And he sinks the second. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
BA, I'm just trying to be like you, man.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Last time they met in San Antonio.
Well, they beat this team in their last matchup, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
For Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein, and Williams is subbed in for Chet Holmgren. Dort against Castle. Fox outside. Olenek with a screen on Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Fox for 3. Williams grabs the board.
I'll tell you, his shot has not been there, but I like the fight he's showing.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fox. SGA working through contact inside.
Incredible focus there by SGA. The ability to absorb contact and continue through it.
Castle against Dort. Now here's Castle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Olenek with the screen on Dort. Castle. San Antonio again missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 5. Here's Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Man, we talk so often and appropriately about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a scorer. How about that dime?
Fox, the pass to Vassell. To the right side. Olenek for 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 17-7 run. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
Well, you look at Castle, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Wiggins. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams finds Dort. That three's off the mark. San Antonio leading by 5. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Olenek with a screen on Wiggins. To the inside. And it's Olenek with a jam.
Well, you love how Kelly Olynyk works off the pick and roll. He knows exactly where to be.
The Thunder have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's Topic, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Williams a screen on Fox. Wiggins outside. Here's Topic. 4 on the clock. The Thunder with another miss. Well, the Spurs shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Fox outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Here's Topic. Rebounded by Castle.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
Pass to Johnson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Johnson's got 13.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Thunder trail by 11. A minute 58 left in the first half. Williams finds Wiggins. Here's Topic. Williams a screen on Fox. And here is Williams. And no good. The dry spell continues. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Second shot opportunity, and Sohan gets it to go. Sohan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I gotta go. I gotta get to this new game.
Man's got things to do. Always enlightening to hear from Shams. It's incredible some of the information he gathers.
It is very difficult reporting to do, and the reason why is you are constantly on the phone trying to earn the trust of your sources. And you have to be reliable and accountable for what you say. His job is not easy.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you guys.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Devin Vassell.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
1:25 left in the second period. Pass to Topic. Now here's Wiggins, covered by Johnson. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. And these are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. The 4th spot held by Oklahoma City.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
We've got 1:08 left in the second. Stolen by Mitchell. With the drive, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Here's Fox. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
For the finish, and Mitchell with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Johnson passes to Fox. 6 to shoot. The shot that time not on target.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Outside Johnson to the middle. Here's Sohan. Castle outside. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's San Antonio with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
For one of my favorite events, Kenny, I think I could beat you right now if we did one.
You'd have everyone ducking their head, running for cover.
So you're scared. I get it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Now you look at Keldon Johnson. He's really been playing well.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And Graham, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
So, on the floor for San Antonio. Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Jeremy Sohan out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Fox in at the one. Now here's Fox. Oh, deflected and stolen by Holmgren. Here's Caruso. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Caruso's got 8.
Well, had his angle and his feet set. Alex Caruso off the catch. Yes, sir.
Dort against Castle. Caruso outside. Up top, Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Fox. Down low. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
That is Kelly Olynyk using his size to his advantage right at the rim. Nice finish.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Castle. Holmgren outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by Fox.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Dort with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Olynyk, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
Well, you've got to keep feeding the big man. When Olynyk gets hot, the basket looks as big as the ocean.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Holmgren inside. He's against Sohan. Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. With a 9-footer. And SGA, the bucket, on the assist from Holmgren. That's 12 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Fox against SGA. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson against Caruso. Pass to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Johnson. Out to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Fox missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
San Antonio leading. Fox outside. Pass to Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Castle. Outside Johnson. Sohan, left side. Shot clock at 6. The kick to Olynyk. He's still feeling it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Here's SGA. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Well, the Spurs shooting 56% today. Pass to Fox. Now here's Olynyk. Now Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's no secret around the league that this team loves playing in their own building. They're loaded with home games over the next stretch, so this is a chance to win some ball games.
For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Hartenstein, and Williams is subbed in for Chet Holmgren. Good on both. Now SGA. He's got 14. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Stephon Castle.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP, how did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio getting their last shot to go.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Tipped. Dort with a steal. Outside, SGA. SGA doing his thing in close.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Harper's checked in. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. San Antonio moving the ball around. Dort against Johnson. Pass to Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls. Castle's gotten 4 this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Sohan outside. Olynyk with a screen on Dort. Pass to Olynyk. This one for 3. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. Outside for Dort, from outside the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
Pass to Harper. Three-pointer. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. 11 points in the game. For the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Johnson. Inside, here's Olynyk. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Olynyk's got 9 points here in the second half.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Olynyk doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Outside Mitchell. 14 feet away. Yes, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Harper passes to Johnson. Pass to Olynyk. Three-pointer. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Checked in for Olynyk. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. And it's Devin Vassell in for Castle. Here's Jang. He's guarded by Barnes. They set the screen. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch. Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Calvin Johnson at the line for one.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Thunder trail by 6. Outside, SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
To the inside. Here's Cornette. Soft touch off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Wiggins with a screen on Vassell to the middle. Here's Harper. Checked by Mitchell. For 3, Vassell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Here's SGA. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Spurs lead by 4. Harper passes to Cornette. Here's Vassell. SGA covering. Great open look there. Vassell's got 6. So it's Oklahoma City now. On the wing, SGA. He's guarded by Vassell. Back to Jang. There's a screen by Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up at 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harper. He's got 10. Pass to Johnson. Cornette sets a screen. Down low. Wiggins, left side. Jang gets the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The third quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top, up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Lugans-Dort out there with Mitchell. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Just 5 on the clock. Harper misses. Thunder trail by 4. Pass to Holmgren. Inside. Outside for Dort. On the wing, Mitchell. There's a screen. Over Fox. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Well, the Spurs shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Harper. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And the handles are a part of Harper's game. Got to be aware of that when you're defending him.
One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Dort. And here's Caruso outside. He buries it from 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Spurs lead by 3. Fox outside. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. To the paint. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Thunder shooting has been great this game. 58%. Caruso outside. Here's Holmgren. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. Holmgren's got 19 points.
Yeah, quick decision-making from Chet Holmgren. Shot ready off the catch, folks.
Pass to Cornette. Caruso grabs the board. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Here's Dort. Back to Caruso. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren finds Dort. 5 on the clock. Now Caruso to take the lead. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Harper. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Harper's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
Vassell against Caruso. Here's Mitchell. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Fox, the pass to Harper. Cornette sets a screen. Driving inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And looking very coachable out there. Harper ran the play effectively and got his team a look.
Thunder trail by 3. Mitchell with the ball. To the inside. Pass to Fox. Down low. Here's Barnes. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Caruso. Dort outside to tie it up. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. And it's in there.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
Cornet sets a screen for three. San Antonio again can't hit.
I'd say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
The Spurs have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Now here's Fox. Cornet can't hit. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. On the wing, Mitchell. Hartenstein a screen. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Vassell passes to Fox. Here's Harper. Cornet sets a screen. Harper misses.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Olenek's checked in for Cornet. Sohan comes in for Barnes. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And Castle subbed in for Harper. Dort, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Holmgren to the middle. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Holmgren. And the Thunder lead by 3. San Antonio has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Olynyk. Johnson on the wing. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And this is what Johnson is capable of when he has the green light.
And here's Mitchell. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso outside. The three from Mitchell. Drills it from deep.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
To the paint. Here's Olynyk. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Olynyk's got 24.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Mitchell. Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. From deep, Mitchell. San Antonio with a rebound. Sohan outside. Now here's Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Sohan. Shoots over Holmgren. The shot by Sohan, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Castle. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, and when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
Now here's Mitchell. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Mitchell. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. SGA passes to Holmgren. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Caruso, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
So it's San Antonio now. The Thunder making their last shot. Olynyk with a screen on Caruso. Pass to Olynyk. And stolen by Hartenstein. Castle against Dort. Outside, SGA. Holmgren outside. 6 to shoot. Pulls it. Again, Oklahoma City. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Holmgren there for the rebound.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Hartenstein, ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Well, you see, Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
Spurs trail by 8. Fox outside. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Puts it up from 15. Hartenstein banks it home. Big shot.
Boy, you can see this guy's work ethic. He just refuses to give up on that possession, and he gets rewarded for it.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Spurs trail by 10. Fox. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Stolen by Castle. Puts it up from 12. Holmgren there for the rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Here's Fox. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter here. Takes a 13-footer. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
The quickness of Fox is something else. He pulls up on the spot, and the defense just can't stay with him.
Now Holmgren. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Fox. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. Here's Castle. Now Fox. Clock at 4. Puts one up from 19.
We all know Dort is one of the outstanding defenders in the game, and boy, how about that contest? He is a difference maker on that end.
Now Caruso. Jacks up a 3. Money from 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
SGA pulls it down. And here are the Thunder now. 11-point game. Here's Holmgren. Now Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Now Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he gets it off before the buzzer. What a shot. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.